Hello everyone, this is part 9 of What If Naruto Came Back with a Kid, and I hope you guys enjoy this video and to like, to subscribe, to share, and check out the playlist, to see more comment down below. Now let's start the intro.
They call me a god. They call me a god. They call me a god.
Join my membership, the perks are great. It's in the description. Be sure to like and subscribe, it gives me more motivation. Enjoy. Sasuke looked around scanning as he breathed heavily. He and Naruto had leapt at the chance to fight. Asuma had told the others to stand back, told Naruto and Sasuke there was no time limit, and then they began. That was 3 hours ago. At first they had planned to just us taijutsu, but then Asuma had a disturbing revelation for Sasuke. Flashback. They had been fighting an hour now. Sasuke frowned. I should have beaten him by now. I beat people he can't even come close to beating. Then came a puff of smoke and a voice, you mean Neji Hyuga. Sasuke looked to his side to see Asuma standing there staring at Naruto with a smirk on his face. Asuma chuckled, I'll admit that pissed him off pretty bad. You know he and Lee have been taking turns trying to beat Neji for years now. That was till the day after the Naruto got back with Jiraiya and Tsunade. Sasuke chuckled, the Dobe finally gave up. How pathetic. Asuma took another puff of his cigarette, no, he beat him. Sasuke's eye flew open in surprise and then looked back at Naruto, who was strangely not just rushing at Sasuke in blind attack. Naruto beat Neji. End flashback. Damn you Naruto. How did you get so strong so fast? Mumbled Sasuke. I don't know, when did you get so pathetic? Came a voice quickly, accompanied with a kick to the back that sent him flying into the clearing. He landed with a thud and quickly rolled to the side as several kunai embedded themselves into the ground. He was quickly on his feet as Naruto landed on his feet not 10 feet away. Sakura looked on in amazement, wow, brother has gotten so much stronger. Ino nodded, also amazed. Asuma smirked as he watched. Naruto. You have an almost unlimited source of chakra and a teacher that is crazy enough to teach you how to use it. You're going to grow by leaps and bounds now. Naruto smirked at Sasuke, what's wrong bastard? Getting tired? Sasuke frowned, if I can't beat Naruto, then, Itachi. He winced when he felt the cursed mark pulse. He suddenly felt a new surge of energy. He stood and smirked, don't blame me for you being tired, Dobe. I'm done playing with you. His Sharingan became visible as a current of chakra began to form around his hand. Naruto smirked, oh, so you're going to use Uncle's move again, huh? I guess if you're going to use your best move I will have to use mine. He quickly formed a clone and began to gather the chakra required for a Rasengan. Asuma frowned, I wish the old pervert would have waited a bit longer before teaching him that. What is it? Asked Ino. Asuma looked down at the female member of his genin team. It's one of the 4Th's techniques. It focuses chakra into a small sphere but has enough power to easily KO its victim. Sakura watched in horror. Sasuke is using his Chidori and Naruto is using a move made by the fourth. Are they actually trying to? Naruto, I'm about to put you in your place, yelled Sasuke as he ran at Naruto. You just try, you bastard, yelled Naruto as he did the same. They came within a few feet when Sakura made her move. Asuma sighed, Shikamaru. Sakura quickly found herself froze in place. She looked down to see Shikamaru's shadow attached to hers. She looked up, forced to watch her brother and the boy she loved running towards each other with clear intent. Suddenly, Asuma appeared between the two. He shoved his palm into Sasuke's gut, making Sasuke fall forward, scorching the ground with his jutsu. Asuma then grabbed Naruto's wrist, twirling him around and throwing him towards a giant boulder. I think that is enough for today, boys. Sasuke frowned, looking at the scorched ground before him. Uzumaki, your sensei just saved your life. He then turned his head and saw his team as well as Naruto's looking at where Naruto had hit in shock. How troublesome, mumbled Shikamaru. Sasuke followed their line of sight and was surprised to see that Naruto's jutsu had hit the boulder, or at least where the boulder used to be. All that was left was a pile of dust. Naruto, how strong have you gotten? Have you surpassed me? He quickly pushed himself up and started walking away. Sakura, being released from Shikamaru's jutsu, ran up to meet him. Sasuke-kun, do you want to Sasuke spun around, meeting her with a fierce gaze. Go away, you pest. You've been annoying me for so long and now it's affected my shinobi skills. So much so that I just lost to that dobe of a brother of yours. He then turned back around, walking off. Naruto stood growling, listen her, you bastard. He stopped when he saw his sister's shoulders shaking. Then the sound of her sniffing reached his ear. He sighed and looked at the other shinobi present. Asuma sighed, I guess that's it for today. Report here tomorrow for training. He then vanished. Ino looked at Shikamaru, why don't you and Chuji take this chance to go get some food and catch up? The two caught the message and left as well. Ino started to walk towards Sakura. You go on with Ino. I'll take care of her, came Naruto's statement. Ino looked at him, what? You'll have time to spend with Shikamaru and you should catch up with Chuji too. I mean, your dads are all friends and you three have known each other since you were all born. But, Sakura, Naruto looked at her, flashing a smile. To anyone else they would think everything was fine. But Ino knew better. That smile was the one Naruto used when he was trying to hide his own pain. Ino ignored this and hugged him, you take care of her, okay? Naruto nodded, thanks. Ino then turned and joined Chuji and Shikamaru while Naruto walked towards Sakura. As he approached her, it was obvious that Sakura was still trying to control her sobs, which was making them even worse. Sakura. Sakura spun around, falling against Naruto's chest before hugging him tight and letting the tears out. What's wrong with me? What am I doing wrong? Naruto sighed, hugging her back while running his hand through her hair. Shush, it's okay. There's nothing wrong with you. BBB, but Sasuke SSS said. Naruto nodded, I know. He was just mad. And if he doesn't feel bad, then he's a bastard. He sighed as Sakura sobbed harder. Listen to me, he is not worth your tears. No one is. Sakura nodded quietly, hugging Naruto tightly. Listen to me, Sakura. My big sister has grown up to be a beautiful girl and has her choice of several guys in the village. If Sasuke doesn't realize that, then it's his loss. Sakura smiled as she pulled her head away from Naruto's chest. Thank you so much. Naruto smirked. Hey, I'm the brother. I'm not going to let some guy talk down to you. Sakura wiped her tears away and hugged him again. Is this what it feels like to be you? Naruto chuckled. Hey, being me isn't so bad. He then pulled away. Well, the old pervert wanted to see me about something. I should head out. You going to be okay? Sakura smiled and nodded. Naruto smiled back before the two walked off part ways later on down the street. With Sasuke. One day you will seek me for power. Sasuke winced as the cursed mark surged again. The image of his brother was stuck in his mind. Itachi, at this rate I will never catch up to you and avenge my clan. I have to get stronger. The mark surged again. He scowled, knowing what he had to do. The next morning. Naruto was woken up the next morning by someone pounding on Kakashi's door. He got up off the couch and started for the door. When he opened it, he saw Shikamaru standing there. The strange thing was he was wearing a Chunin vest. He frowned as Naruto answered the door. Get your stuff and meet me outside. We don't have much time. He already has a head start. Naruto raised an eyebrow. Who? Shikamaru sighed. Sakura was found on a park bench this morning. It's understood that she spoke to Uchiha. I'll kill him, growled Naruto. That's the problem, started Shikamaru. Sasuke has left the leaf. They think he is searching out Orochimaru. Naruto leapt from branch to branch following the taunting laughter of Sasuke Uchiha. In the back of his mind he could not help but worry about his other team members. Chuji had been the first to stay back. Then Neji. Then Kiba and Akamaru had been cut off. Then Shikamaru. Then he came across some other guy that had held him off after releasing Sasuke. Luckily, Lee, who had just gotten back from a mission with Guy and had came to help, said he would handle this one. It was weird how the team had always seemed to be pushing him forward. They each made their own SS for the cause but was always sure that Naruto was the one that kept going. He remembers his sister's plea before they had left Konoha. Please Naruto. You're the only one that can do this. Please bring Sasuke-kun back to me. He pushed harder to pick up speed. Bastard, you will pay for making my sister cry. He then remembered the conversation he had had with Shikamaru. Flashback. Shikamaru pulled back so only Naruto could hear him speak. Naruto, I have to tell you something. Naruto looked at him and nodded. What is it? Shikamaru sighed and watched the others run ahead of them. I didn't mention this in front of the others. But we may have to face the reality that Uchiha may not want to come back. Naruto nodded. I know. Naruto, if that happens we'll have to. I know. The enemy cannot get the Sharingan. Naruto nodded again. That would be disastrous. Shikamaru then met Naruto with a stern gaze. Can you do it? Even if Sakura will hate you the rest of your life, can you kase Sasuke Uchiha? Naruto stopped in his tracks. I don't know. End flashback. The truth was he knew why everyone had pushed him ahead. They knew he had the best chance to beating Sasuke. Sure Neji could, but Naruto had the uncanny ability to always improve his skills right when he needed it. He came into a clearing and saw Sasuke standing on one side of a waterfall smirking evilly. And right now Naruto needed to be at his best. Sasuke smirked at Naruto. Yo, Uzumaki. I've been waiting for you. I picked out this place just for us. I thought it would be a fitting place for when I cut the final strands holding me back to that useless village. Naruto frowned as he crouched ready to attack. I'll only tell you this once, bastard. Turn back and come home with me. Sasuke scoffed. What do you want to be friends now and go play ninja together? No. I still hate your guts, but for some damn reason my sister actually loves you. Right now, she is crying because you left. So for her, I am giving you this one chance. Sasuke chuckled. Your ties make you weak, Uzumaki. Why don't you break them and come with me? Naruto frowned. I guess that is a no then, huh? It's a never. Sasuke then leapt off his side over the waterfall with his fist pulled back to hit Naruto. Naruto used his arms to block the attack and braced for impact. He felt his knees starts to shake under the pressure when the attack connected. He tried to push back but found that Sasuke had somehow gotten a lot stronger. Sasuke leapt back and Naruto looked at him to find that the curse seal was now all over his face. Sasuke smirked. Weakling. He then vanished and reappeared in front of Naruto, elbowing him in the gut, knocking the wind out of him. Naruto tried his best to land a hit, but Sasuke easily read his move and dodged before trapping his arm and breaking it. Naruto looked in Sasuke's eyes to see that he had activated his Sharingan. Naruto then felt a strong palm thrust into his chest. Naruto panicked when he started to feel liquid come up with his cough. He wiped his mouth and pulled it away to find blood all over then back of his hand. I have to get serious here. He looked around trying to spot Sasuke, but he was nowhere in sight. Tell me, are you holding me back or has this mark made me that much stronger? Naruto looked to his side to only be kicked into the air. He flew over the side of the cliff, flying over a pond. He slowly started to fall there until he felt a pair of arms grab his waist and a pair of legs wrap around his end, driving him headfirst into the lake. Everything went black after that. Inside Naruto's mind, Naruto opened his eyes to once again be welcomed by a sight he had felt before. He was laying in front of a giant cage that was sealed shut. Brat, are you so pathetic that you can't handle that other runt without my help? Naruto scowled at the pair of glowing red eyes. Shut up, you bastard fox. I have to wake up and beat that other bastard. Brat, without my help you would be S right now. S. That's right. But I am not about to leave this world just because my vessel couldn't handle a little fight. So I am going to lend you my chakra once again. In the real world, Sasuke stood on the water frowning. That was far too easy. I was hoping that it would still be a challenge. I didn't even get to use the second stage of the seal. He rubbed the spot on his N. I will just save that for you then, Itachi. Just then the water started to bubble. Then Sasuke felt something grab his feet. Sasuke looked down to see Naruto there staring at him in anger. You bastard. I'll teach you to underestimate me. Sasuke found himself lifted rapidly into the air as a human chain of Naruto's whipped him around before sending him crashing into the cavern's walls. Sasuke gasped, holding his side as he looked down trying to spot Naruto. Naruto was crouched down on all fours as red chakra poured from him, almost looking like a fox. Naruto looked at Sasuke like an animal looked at his injured prey before speeding forward. Sasuke tried his best to read Naruto's moves with the Sharingan on, to be surprised that Naruto was actually moving too fast for him to keep up. Naruto punched him, sending him back into the air and landing on the top of the cavern once again. Sasuke slowly stood and looked as Naruto was standing in front of him. Why do you protect them? There's nothing but a bunch of worthless idealists. They hate you no matter what you do. Naruto smirked as he almost growled his answer. You're right. They do hate me. But they loved you. They worshipped the ground you walked on. The last of the great Uchiha clan. All hail the great and mighty Sasuke who will one day save us all from some great danger. You had everything while I had nothing. So, I am sorry if I do not feel sorry for your moody ass. Now, this is your last chance. Come back to Konoha with me. Sasuke chuckled. The villagers were wrong about you, Naruto. You have more potential than most of them will ever know. Naruto almost smiled, think maybe he had finally gotten through to Sasuke. Here was his rival acknowledging that he was strong. Sasuke was surrounded by a dark aura. But there is one thing you didn't realize, Uzumaki. You may be very special. Sasuke was then enveloped by the mark as a pair of hand-like wings grew from his back and his ace turns dark. But I will always be more special than you. He then ran at Naruto with a Chidori charged in his hand. Thought flashed through Naruto's mind as he formed a Rasengan in his hand. Please Naruto. You're the only one that can do this. Please bring Sasuke-kun back to me. Can you do it? Even if Sakura will hate you the rest of your life. Can you case Sasuke Uchiha? At that moment he made his choice as the two attacks swung at each other. I'm sorry. I can't. I can't keep my promise, big sister. X. Crack. The slap echoed the hospital. Sakura was breathing raggedly as she tried her best to control her anger. Naruto was too weak to lift his arm to hold his cheek. Tears spilled from Sakura's eyes before she just turned around and ran out of the hospital room. Naruto closed his eyes as he felt his inside almost grow hollow. He couldn't be mad at his sister for this. Sister, he couldn't call her that anymore. She had made that very clear. Flashback. Sakura and Ino sped towards the hospital the second they got the news. Kakashi had been sent out to assist with the retrieval mission. He had apparently came back with a medic team and two figures slumped over his shoulders. Sakura picked up speed when she saw the hospital. Naruto, you and Sasuke-kun better be okay. The first one they found was Shikamaru, who was simply leaning against a wall opposite his father in the air. Ino leaped into his arms, hugging him tight. Shikamaru-kun. I'm so glad you're safe. Shikamaru tried his best to free himself from his embrace. Ino. You're so troublesome. Ino gave him a quick sour look before looking at Sakura. Why don't you go find Sasuke, and we'll meet back up in Naruto's room. Sakura beamed with happiness. Ino had obviously given up on her quest to be with Sasuke. Plus, she had pretty much commanded her to have some personal time with him. She then ran off as Shikamaru started to say something to Ino. She spotted a nurse and stopped him. Excuse me, can you tell me where Sasuke Uchiha's room is? The nurse paled. I'm sorry. No one is allowed that information. But, he's my teammate. The nurse frowned. I can't say anything. Sakura frowned. Fine, I will find out from Naruto-kun. Well, where is Naruto Uzumaki then? I'm his sister. The nurse seemed to be happy to get the subject off of the Uchiha prodigy. Oh yes, he's down the hall, room 125. Sakura smiled and bowed before taking off down the hall. When she got there, she quietly walked in. The room was filled with the sounds of a heart monitor and a respirator. She gasped at the sight. There laid Naruto on a bed with his upper body wrapped. A blood spot leaked through the bandage not far from his heart. Naruto, what happened? Sakura. Sakura looked up to see her sensei sitting in a chair not far from Naruto's bed, Kakashi sensei. Kakashi stood. Yo, come to see your brother. Sakura nodded. I wanted to be sure him and Sasuke-kun were okay. Kakashi paled. Sakura, I don't know how to say this, but Sasuke is S. Sakura's world shattered as the words repeated in her head. Sasuke-kun is S. I'm sorry, came a weak voice. Both the room occupants turned to see Naruto looking at them through slanted eyes. Kakashi sighed. I'll leave you two alone. He then walked out the door, standing guard to make sure no one interrupted. Sakura took the seat that Kakashi occupied. She reached over to her brother, stroking his cheek. It's okay. I know if you had say about it, Sasuke-kun would have come back alive. I know you would never K him even if you two didn't always get along. Naruto frowned behind his mask. Sakura-chan. I did it. Sakura frowned as well. You did what? He He wasn't going to come back. I couldn't let him get away. Sakura jerked her hand away. No. You couldn't. A tear fell from Naruto's eye. I didn't have a choice. Sakura stood keeping her gaze on Naruto. You ked him. You ked my Sasuke-kun. Naruto looked away from his sister. I didn't want to. He winced when he felt the slap. End flashback. Ino slowly walked into the room and was shocked to see Naruto with a fresh red welt on his cheek. But what hurt her the most was his eyes. The eyes that looked like the last bit of hope had been drained away. Like he had nothing to live for. He kept his eyes away as he mumbled, I should have SD. Ino sniffed as she tried not to cry. Now don't say that. Everyone is happy you came back. Naruto refused to make eyesight. Sakura hates me. Everyone almost SD because I wasn't strong enough. Ino sat down in the chair beside his bed. It's okay. Sakura is just angry. She'll forgive you eventually. I don't deserve it. All I'm doing lately is causing people pain. Old man Hokage. Mom. My sister. I even hurt myself. Ino raised her eyebrow. How did you hurt yourself? More tears started to spill from Naruto's eyes. It hurts so much now. I wish I didn't feel this way. Feel what way? Naruto sighed. Is Shikamaru okay? Ino frowned at Naruto trying to change subjects. He's fine. He's more worried about you and the others. Naruto smirked. At least I brought your love back to you. Ino sighed and shook her head. He just told me he doesn't feel the same way about me. I guess neither of us has much luck with love, huh? Naruto chuckled. I guess not. He's an idiot. Ino blushed slightly. I'm nothing special. She then felt a rough hand grab hers, then weakly squeeze it. You're the most beautiful girl in the village. Ino's heart started to beat fast as his cheeks reddened. Why does it affect me so much when he says that? Do I? Naruto sighed as he saw Ino hesitated to say anything. I'm sorry. I guess I stepped over a line. Ino shook her head quickly. Naruto. Naruto laughed. I guess it's hard to hear something like that from a guy who is like a brother to you. No, it's not that. It's. Naruto rolled over facing his back to Ino. In my coat, there's something for you from my mom. Sorry it took so long to get it to you. Ino frowned as she slowly stood looking at Naruto's blood-soaked jacket. She searched the pockets and pulled out a bloody piece of paper. This is Naruto's blood. How hurt is he? She put the note in her pocket and started for the door. I'll leave you and get your sleep. And don't worry about Sakura. I'll handle her. She then left. Naruto rolled back onto his back, wincing as he felt his wound started to stretch slightly. I don't deserve forgiveness. And Ino will hate me too if that note says what I think it does. Oi, kid, you're too depressing. Naruto looked to his side to see Jiraiya sitting on the windowsill. Hey old pervert. Jiraiya frowned. Is that any way to talk with your beloved sensei? And after I talked Tsunade into letting me take you on a training TS. Naruto smiled slightly. Training TS. Jiraiya chuckled. That jutsu from your father is not complete yet. He was going to infuse his element into it. So during the training you're going to do that and learn a couple hundred more jutsu. He then took a quick look at the 4Th's face on the mountain. When you come back, you will be stronger than your father. Naruto nodded. I should be out of here in a few days. Jiraiya smirked. Then meet me in a week at 5 in the morning at the main gate. And pack light, kid. We're going to do a lot of traveling. He then jumped out the window. With Ino. A bloody piece of paper now opened floated to the ground like a feather as the recipient stood in shook. Only 7 words were written on it. My son is in love with you. That will be all for this video. Be sure to like, subscribe, share, and comment down below for more videos. Goodbye.